All right, guys, so what we're gonna do real quick is we wanted to make a quick video on how we make the chocolate Bliss smoothie. So many of you see us drinking it. Again, you always see us in our mugs or our quart jars. Quart jars are great because you can put a lid on it and it can get to the office. There's no risk of it spilling all over your car. So if you're gonna do that, make sure you put a lid on it. So how do we make it? This is probably the most unlikely ingredient that you'd see in it, but first thing we always start off with was a good 2 handfuls of spinach. It's gonna be a common denominator in a lot of our smoothies, mainly because it's a great way to get a bunch of greens in really, really fast, easy, and in the morning. So in the chocolate Bliss smoothie, I actually think it tastes just like a Reese's cup. Not that I enjoy them anymore, but it's that sweet peanut butter chocolate taste. So I always get the question that, can I make this with almond butter? I'm allergic to peanut butter. Yes, absolutely. It'll taste a little bit less peanut-y. It'll be a sweeter chocolate, but you could always just substitute the peanut butter for almond butter. And with all of our recipes, I'm not gonna give you any measurements. I don't measure anything. I base it all on taste. So with peanut butter, I'm pouring in quite a bit, which would be why I absolutely love buying peanut butter in bulk. And I taste everything while I make it. The big things that are always in here is SP Complete chocolate. They finally, after about 7 years, came out with chocolate. It's excellent. You can mix it with water in the mornings and that's it, but you can also mix it in here, and there's already some monk fruit in this, so this is sweet. It's gonna help add some sweetness to this. We always make really large batches of our smoothies, so you're gonna see that I'm always adding a lot. It's not what you would normally drink just for a personal, but this will feed 2 big adults and 2 little kids, so we can use a lot. Because it's our protein drink, we also add in the whey protein. There is a little bit of protein for those of you who use SP Complete. There is some protein in there and it's fine for your daily amount, being that sometimes Dr. Cody's trying to put on muscle, or with the level of workouts that we do, the extra protein is something that we need in our diet, and we kind of thrive when we do have it. So we do add in the extra protein now. Next thing is cacao. This is just my container that I use for it. I highly recommend just going on Amazon and buying the organic raw cacao that you can find. I buy it in a 5-pound bag, and then I just dump it into a container that I have at home, so I can easily scoop it out and use it whenever I want. And especially when you're eating healthy and clean, one of the easiest things to flavor things with is chocolate, which nobody in our house complains about. So if we have chocolate in everything, I don't even question or worry how much is going in, because I always have some on hand. So we have the chocolate SP Complete. This is going to be a little bit bitter, so it's nice that this is sweet. We have the protein, one of the butters, peanut butter or almond butter, spinach. The thing that makes our smoothies really creamy and why we really enjoy them is the avocados. Whenever we put an avocado in, it's always going to make things smooth, creamy, soft. One of our patients says if he doesn't put too much coconut milk in, it's pretty much like pudding. So you could put 1 in if you're doing the keto thing, because the SP Complete is keto approved. You can put in 2, which we like because it's just really thick and creamy. A side tip for our avocados is we take our avocados, I buy them in the 4-pack at Whole Foods, but then usually I don't get through all 4 of them before one of them goes rotten. So as soon as they're ready, we cut them, we peel them, like I just did, we scoop them out, just like that. And I put them on a plate like this. They have to go curved side down. I freeze them, and then it's easy to yank off the plate, and then I throw them in a gallon-sized bag, and then I've got frozen avocado whenever I need it. Even if they're not in season, they're fresh and they taste really good. So I've got my avocado in there, and the next thing we add in is the coconut milk. You don't have to use coconut milk because of the protein and the SP Complete. You could just use water. We like this because, again, it brings it a little bit more creamy than water. So you'll see we use quite a bit. And again, everything's really packed down because I threw all that spinach in at the very beginning. Next is ice. because like we said in other videos, we like all of our smoothies cold. And a lot of times I'm making this at 4 in the morning for our family. So if I get the ice in it, I keep it cold, I put it in the fridge, it stays really cold. By the time they wake up and drink it, it's still good for them. So everything's been in, I know, except the banana. The banana is something that you can add in. Sometimes we add in a half a banana for the sweetness, and for everybody here, I will add in a half a banana. Another trick with bananas is if you buy them in bulk or they got a ton of brown spots and they're cheap, get them, peel them. We cut them and we put them on the plate just like the avocados, and then you can pull them off pretty easy, but these are frozen bananas. We use a half a banana for this entire thing. For sweetness, some people need that full banana, but bananas have a really high level of sugar in them naturally. So be careful, do a half a banana, make it, taste it, and if you need it sweeter, add in more. Because otherwise, this will make it so sickening sweet that you're gonna have to recompensate and add in more cacao to take the bitterness, or take the sweetness down with some of the bitterness. It's already on. Whoop, see, sometimes it's too thick. Let me grab cups. I should show you this. We use these quite a bit. They're just from the dollar store, or I don't know, maybe like TJ Maxx or Michael's. But our kids love it. So in the mornings when we make these, it's a fancy chocolate drink sometimes when we take it and we pour it into the tall cups or the wine glasses for the kids. So this one's a little bit thicker. But you can see really nice, dark, rich chocolate color. And it tastes excellent. And this is just always fun. Everybody likes drinking out of a fun glass in the morning. Cheers. That's perfect.